Hi, everybody. Welcome back to game number 2 between Broken Arrow and Union. Alongside Andy Irwin, I'm Jim Douthat. Thanks for joining us on the Union Sports Network. And quite the route, Andy, in the first game. Broken Arrow just they put up a couple of different innings with some big runs, and Union just couldn't find what they needed there in the end.
Yeah, but the girls could see that they can play with them. The game that they played earlier in the season, Broken Arrow handled them pretty easily. This second game, the first game here today, Union had a big rally, had a big inning, so they can see that they can play with him. So let's see if we can just add on to it again in this third time that we've played Broken Arrow, see if we can come out with a win.
You bet. So for Coach Morgan, he's going to stay with the same starting lineup in Delaney Mills, Maya Sheldon, Sydney Owens, Monica Franklin, J.C. Four, Tensia Norman, Kate Motley, Carissa Knight, Bailey Dickerson, and Lily Hance, and same positions that he had last game. So we will see if this lineup can put something together. And you're right. 19, I believe the final score of that one was 19-14, and we're underway. Now batting number 10, Kaylie Carney. So Carney steps in. And for Coach King, he's going with just about the same lineup. Same starting 10, if you will. A couple of different positions for his youngsters. As Carney sends one out to deep center field and easily handled by, I don't know what that name of that center fielder is. Maya Sheldon, I think it was. Yep, Maya's dad standing just to my left, or sitting just to my left, running the scoreboard. And we can't appreciate him enough for coming in and really rescuing us, Andy. We originally thought that I was going to run scoreboard and music, and you were going to run the video side of the live stream. And I'm not going to lie to you, I was a little nervous. And there's a shot right up the middle. And Addison Norman is on with a base runner.
Let's just say you didn't have to keep balls and strikes, but I still have to.
Yeah.
So I'm going to apologize to everybody online right now if I get behind a ball or a strike.
Now batting for Broken Arrow, number 7, Kaylie Lamont. As the umpires for this afternoon's game are still Steve Randall and Isaac Simpson, although those gentlemen have switched spots.
Turn 2.
There's one out at second and not even close at first. Little bobble there by the second baseman to turn that. But that's going to be, I believe, the youngster. As Scarborough steps in, shot to third. I believe that ball
was foul.
Just foul. Scarborough with a nice rip down the line. Sure seems like Sydney Owens is starting to hug that line a little bit more, and just as she does, that ball gets through. As I glanced over, because I'm kind of blocked by the view,
we're showing 3 outs out there.
Herring steps into that one. She'll rocket it out. It's going to be a play at the plate. Not in time.
Just up the line a little bit. I think if it would have been on target, we had a good chance there.
Kaylie Lamont was showing some nice speed for Broken Arrow, and she got home. But, yeah, you're right. If that's over home plate, that's a play at the plate. Now batting, number 13, Emma Trine. Trine steps in now.
One run's not going to hurt you in a slow-pitch softball game, so let's get out of the inning right here.
There's a crank right up the middle, and just on cue, they're going to send another runner home. That'll get cut off. 2 runs now will be on the board. Now batting, number 19, Macy Childers. Childers steps in. He's got a runner on first and second with 2 outs now. 2-out rally, as Mr. Sheldon just nicely said.
Let's be anti-2-out rally. Oh, get foul.
She gets a hold of that one. That's way back, and that is gone.
Yikes.
That ball hasn't quite landed yet, I don't believe, as a 3-run bomb by Macy Childers. And Broken Arrow has opened it wide open. Opened it wide open? Sure, opened it wide open. Why not?
Repetitive. There's nothing wrong with that.
Now batting, number 6, Bailey Melton. Melton cranks one to the shortstop, and that should be an easy out. But Broken Arrow puts up 5 on the inning. And after a half, Broken Arrow leads 5-0.
For more than 50 years, Central States Orthopedics and Eastern Oklahoma Orthopedic Center have been the area's leading orthopedic and sports medicine providers. And now, we've joined forces as Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma. One name, one focus. Excellent orthopedic and sports medicine care. Together, we serve as the team physicians for almost every high school and university in the region. We are the area's leading expert for work-related injuries, and our surgical hospital is the only 5-star rated hospital in Tulsa. Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma. Come see why we're better together.
Now batting at number 6, Delaney Mills. Welcome back here to Union Softball on the Union Sports Network. We're in the bottom half of the first. Mills cranks it out to center, and an easy play for the center fielder, and there's quickly 1 away. Now batting number 4, Maya Sheldon. Maya steps in here, and what we don't want to see, Andy, is a 1-2-3 inning.
Pitched her outside.
So I'll refer to Dad. Dad, where does Maya like the ball in this particular situation?
She likes inside pitches.
Yeah, she wants to pull it, I can tell. She a little deep.
2-1 count to Miss Sheldon, a senior here at Union. She got underneath that one.
Yeah, she had to reach for that a little bit, a little low pitch.
And that'll be 2 away as Sydney Owens checks in. Now batting number 1, Sydney Owens. And quickly 2 away. It's Addison Norman and making some quick work of the Union lineup. Well, if you're just tuning in for the first time, you're getting a look at probably one of the nicest fields of that ball drop in for a base hit. And Andy, it's we've talked about it in the first broadcast, second broadcast. I mean, it's gorgeous. Now batting, number 14, Monica Franklin.
Let you get your other job in it.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're not going to find very many softball fields in the state as nice as this one. Our support service crew in the administration building did a good job in the planning of this.
And there's out number 3. So Union can't come away with anything. And we're through 1. Broken Arrow on top and coming up.
Finding your happy place is something special, and it's different for everyone. You probably already know where to find yours, and TTCU Federal Credit Union can help you get there. Right now, you can earn up to a $200 bonus when you open a new checking account with direct deposit. So wherever your happy place finds you, TTCU will meet you there. TTCU Federal Credit Union. Life is better in balance.
As we're back here on the Union Sports Network alongside Andy Irwin, I'm Jim Douthit. Morgan Lancaster now, catcher for Coach King's girls, stepping in, looking at a first pitch ball.
Right on the plate.
That'll be deep, and it's 2-0. So, Andy, I would say there's definitely a rhythm to a pitcher here, even though we're just seeing them lob it in. As you said in the first broadcast, there's quite a bit of different angles and spins you can put on the ball. And with the wind now picking back up again, may wreak havoc on, I guess it could play to the pitcher's advantage if they could work it right.
Yeah, when runners are on base, that's where you're usually trying to place the ball on one side of the plate or another. Nobody on base, just trying to get them across.
And right now, Morgan will get the free pass as Ashlyn Jobe will check in. Now batting number 11, Ashlyn Jobe. Pitch runner will come in for Morgan, and she'll have a seat after she gets a 5-pitch walk.
Good time to turn two.
See what we can do. Ooh, and a big swing there. And the whiff.
I'm still waiting on your just a bit outside.
Yeah,
so
I know.
Anytime you want to get that in, feel free.
Well, I'm going to say that I blew a lot of those at One Oak Field when I got to hang out with some of the Jeremy Otter and his crew at One Oak, and I can't thank Jeremy and his crew enough. We had a lot of fun up there. There's a base hit up the middle, just past the diving second baseman. First and second now for Broken Arrow. So the ball gets away, squirts away, but cleaned up there by our third baseman. Here comes Michaela Carney. Now batting number 10, Michaela Carney. And this is one of those things, Andy, that now you got to get some outs here for sure. You can't let them open the floodgates with a 5 spot in the first and now 2 on, nobody out in the second. Union's got to tighten it up.
JC's having a little trouble finding the plate right now. That'll be outside.
I think Coach is asking her to kind of slow down. Heard somebody yell deep breaths. So that's deep. That's way back. But nicely played. Great job there by, I believe, is that Caitlin Motley? That is Lily Hans. My apologies. Thanks, Mark. Helping me out. And now he's doing spotting duties as well. Now batting number 12, Addison Arnold.
That was a gift, a 3-0 count with 2 runners on, swung at it, and we get an out at it, so we'll take it.
Now you're looking at a force at third, force at second or a force at third, and try to get out of this inning as unscathed as possible. You're right, a little flat. Pitches don't seem to have the arch that they had in the first game, that's for sure.
Yeah, counts don't mean as much in slow pitch, but you don't want to be constantly behind the batter.
Right. There's a hit up the middle, but quickly back in. It was Maya Sheldon, and it was a nice job by her to get it in, and Even though it was a base hit, nobody came across. Now batting number 7, Kaylie Lamont. Kaylie steps in. And she'll crank one out to center. That's going to fall. No,
Yep.
It not. Nice grab there. Out and no tag either. That's really, really good catch. And again, great defense.
Yeah, she didn't start moving forward when that bat hits the ball. She doesn't get that. That's a great job coming forward.
Ball 1. Came around on it. That's going to be just foul for Scarborough. And I would say Scarborough's done some damage here.
She's got a strong bat for sure. She's pitching her inside.
There's a lot of strong bats wearing the black and gold for Broken Arrow, that's for sure. Scarborough got
Attaboy,
one, and a
JC.
great job. Right back up the middle, and JC with a quick glove save and a beauty. And Union comes away unscathed. So we'll see what they can do, as we'll be back with the bottom half of the second right after this.
For more than 50 years, Central States Orthopedics and Eastern Oklahoma Orthopedic Center have been the area's leading orthopedic and sports medicine providers. And now, we've joined forces as Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma. One name, one focus. Excellent orthopedic and sports medicine care. Together, we serve as the team physicians for almost every high school and university in the region. We are the area's leading expert for work-related injuries, and our surgical hospital is the only 5-star rated hospital in Tulsa. Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma. Come see why we're better together.
Welcome back here to Union Softball and the Union Sports Network alongside Andy Irwin. I'm Jim Douthit. Now batting in number 3, JC4. JC4 steps to the plate. And it's a little early to talk about needing to rally, but you don't want that lead to get too far out there, Andy.
Yeah, let's put a couple runs on the board right now.
And you're not going to do it like that, as that's back to the first baseman and an easy out there. Now batting number 8, Tensia Norman.
She's been limping a little bit. I think ever since she lost her shoe on that play in the first game, she just hasn't looked like she's 100%.
Foul ball just out of play. Can't quite reach it. So we'll keep an eye on JC for sure. Because, yeah, you guys picked up on it. She wasn't quick out of the batter's box and kind of hobbling as she got back into the dugout. We'll see what Norman can do with that. The count now is 2-2. Gets underneath that one. Pop fly to the shortstop. 2 away. Now batting number 18, Kate Motley. Caitlin Motley steps in. 2 away here in the bottom of the second. I want to give a big shout out to Coach Redmond and his girls as they rally tonight and win. They will play tomorrow with 1 game away from playing for a state championship, and they'll play the winner in Norman, Midwest City. There's a stroke. That'll get down. Base hit there. We got a runner on. So Coach Redmond, on behalf of Andy Irwin, myself, Casey Jordan, all of us, congratulations, and we look forward to seeing great things tomorrow night as they play the winner of Midwest City Norman, and that game should just be about done, I would think.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about it first game. It's fun to watch those ladies play. Coach Redmond turns up the defense with that full court press.
Knight gets it down and another base hit. We'll get runners at first and second now. And a 2-out rally as called by Mark Sheldon, our official scorekeeper, I should say, tonight. As Bailey Dickerson checks in. Now batting number 5, Bailey Dickerson.
Yeah, Knight did a good job there getting up underneath that ball. A couple times the first game with runners on, she wasn't able to get under the ball and get it to the outfield. There she did a good job just over the shortstop.
Slow grounder. Hustling down the line, but they can't get anything out of that. So we'll head to the top of the third. It is top of 3. Okay, I just looked up at the scoreboard and I was like, top of 3. We're heading to the top of the third. We'll be back with Union Girls Softball on the Union Sports Network.
Finding your happy place is something special, and it's different for everyone. You probably already know where to find yours, and TTCU Federal Credit Union can help you get there. Right now, you can earn up to a $200 bonus when you open a new checking account with direct deposit. So wherever your happy place finds you, TTCU will meet you there. TTCU Federal Credit Union. Life is better in balance.
Eva Herring. Back live.
Can of corn.
Top of the third. And a can of corn. That's a pretty good one.
Do you want to explain that?
No, I don't, because I'm not 100% sure I could. Hang on 2 seconds. We'll let you explain it after I do this. Now batting number 13, Emma Trine. Talk to me about a can of corn. That's pretty good. Dude, I was an English major. You're the broadcast journalism guru.
I have never, it's so funny, I've never researched where that expression comes from. It's just one that's used all the time.
Can of corn. I'll be going home and looking that up. Ripped. Just past the second baseman. Base hit there. For the one, the only Emma Trine. Now stepping to the plate, Macy Childers. Now batting number 19, Macy Childers. One away here. Just outside. And with Andy, with JC limping around a little bit, I don't recall, I believe it was her left shoe. Was that what popped off? And I'm trying to watch her in her windup. Not that she puts a lot of pressure on your feet. You don't have a lot of movement throwing the ball from a slow pitch standpoint. But if you're not feeling well, it takes everything you got in you to get that ball up. Oof. And that one's sent deep, and that's going to be gone. Wow. She turned on that ball, and it was out of here. And just like we talked about, I was like, man, that's the second home run that JC's given up. And that ball got out in a hurry. Now batting number 6, Bailey Melton.
Well, in slow pitch softball, it's not like it is in regular baseball or fast pitch where the pitchers on the line for the home runs. But what JC's going through right now, because it is cold out there, if she does have a little discomfort, it's just magnified.
And that's going to be off the wall. Sheldon gets it in quickly. There could be a play at second.
Underneath the tag.
Boy, and she just slid underneath that tag, as you heard Andy Irwin say. But that was a nice, close play. Now batting number 24, Morgan Lancaster.
Yeah, what you want the second baseman to do there, as soon as she catches that ball, is just to swipe down on the ground the whole turn so that the glove is on the ground and the foot has to slide into the glove. She picked the glove up a little bit.
There's a base hit. Coach King will hold the runner up at third, and we'll have first and second with a one away. As Ashlyn Job steps in. Now batting number 11, Ashlyn Job. Josie Henson will step in as a pinch runner on first. So first and third again. Wind blowing out hard to left field. Seems to have picked up. But so far the rain stayed away, which has been nice. Just a slow roller to third. Got a player in a rundown here.
Got her.
And got her out at third. That was super close. Great play there and gunned it down, and good defense.
Well, if JC's foot or ankle isn't feeling well, she didn't show it there because she ran that runner all the way back to third and then distributed the ball just in time to get the tag at third.
Now batting number 10, Michaela Carney. Carney steps in, and you're right. You're absolutely right, Andy. If it's sore, she didn't show it there. A little burst of adrenaline, though. And, youth is a beautiful thing.
It seems that the recovery time is much quicker when you're 16, 17, 18 years old.
Yeah. As opposed to the 30-year-olds that we are, right?
That's right.
That's it. What are you laughing at, Mark? Yeah. I was in my 30s 22 years ago. 2-1 now as we digress.
You guys get me talking, and I get tardy on my count.
It's now 3-1. I apologize, Mr. Irwin. Swing right up the middle. That'll be a base hit.
Get her.
Going to hold the runner there.
Good arm.
Boy, that was a great throw. Maya Sheldon with the cannon. So, Dad, if she's not doing it at the plate, she's definitely showing off her defensive prowess with that throw to home.
So, with that arm, she's stung your hand a few times playing catch in the backyard.
Now batting number 12, Addison Arnold.
Coach King knows her, so.
Not to test her.
Normanton steps in with 2 out, but bases are loaded for her. 1-1 now. And again, Andy, I talk about being able to get out of this inning with only a 2 spot. Force at any plate here would be welcome. And there it is. I don't know what she was thinking about, but boy, howdy. She got her there. She thought about going home, then she thought about third, and she finally threw it back to first. Whew. We're not too sure what was going on through her mind there, but regardless, Broken Arrow only comes away with 2, and we're back right after this.
Now batting, number 12, Lily Hance.
We're back live here As during the break, Andy and I got to glance down at the computer screen and notice that Kansas is taking Oklahoma to the woodshed right now, 31-12 with about 2:17 left in the first. So Nick Irwin, if you're watching down there,
get those Sooners going.
there you go. My phone will soon blow up if he is.
That sure looked outside.
1-2. So far, goose eggs on the board for Coach Morgan and his Union girls.
Oof.
Not quite the trend that we want to see continue. And a strikeout. Punched her out there. And that was something that I don't really see very often. Now batting, number 6, Delaney Mills. Delaney steps in after that's probably I think the first strikeout we've seen all afternoon.
Yep. Doesn't happen often in slow pitch.
But, you talk about, Andy, putting a spin on the ball the way the wind's blowing, and it can just really change. If you're thinking one thing's going to come and something else comes, got underneath that one, and the shortstop makes the play there, and there's quickly 2 away. As the aforementioned Nick Irwin gives me a text.
He texts you and he doesn't text me. That's about right.
Yeah. Oh,
well, no, he did.
He did.
What's there?
He said he's pulling his hair out, if that's what it is. Now batting, number 4, Maya Sheldon. And she strokes one down, and she'll get a nice base hit out of that one. So she showed it with a great defensive throw, and now she gets her team with a runner on. Now batting number 1, Sydney Owens. Sydney steps in. So I'm sure Nick's got a couple of different things going, listening to us and watching us.
Oh, yeah. He's got his TV, he's got his iPad, and he's got his phone.
Owen gets underneath that one, and that's picked up. Boy, the way she approached that ball, I wasn't 100% sure that she was going to pick it up. But she did, and Union can't do anything with the base runner. So we're back here on the Union Sports Network in just a moment.
Finding your happy place is something special, and it's different for everyone. You probably already know where to find yours, and TTCU Federal Credit Union can help you get there. Right now, you can earn up to a $200 bonus when you open a new checking account with direct deposit. So wherever your happy place finds you, TTCU will meet you there. TTCU Federal Credit Union. Life is better in balance.
We're back here, live at the Union softball and baseball complex for Union girls softball. Broken Arrow on top, 7-0 right now. As Kaylie Lamont steps in.
I did get confirmation from Nick, my son.
That's deep. Quick out there, boy. The path that she took, though, she stepped back about 2 or 3 steps and then had to hustle to get in. But Sheldon giving her outfield mate a high five. So go ahead, sorry.
That he's watching Capitals, OU, and Union. So
wow.
those are his.
He's got a lot going on.
3
There's
broadcasts.
A hard shot right
perfectly
into
played.
The club. And we're 2 away quickly. Now batting. Number 9, Eva Herring.
Yeah, Delaney was kind of playing the line there, and she was perfectly placed for that out.
There's a
back
shot.
Maya.
Maya gets back. That's over her head. She wasn't quite sure where that wall was, it appeared, because she stuck her right hand out like, I don't know where the wall is.
Yeah, that warning track kind of got quickly got to the end of it.
Mm-hmm. Now batting number 13, Emma Trine. And that's part of it too, Andy. We think about this is a new field for our players as well, and so the warning track's going to be different. I believe we've shortened the field a little bit, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they brought the walls in 10-ish feet. Yeah, so 10-ish feet all the way around, and somebody like Maya that's played on this field for a long time, it's a little different for him now. There's a shot. Hit out. That's going to at least score one. As quickly in, we hold the runner up at first. So defensively, not a bad deal. Now batting number 19, Macy Childers.
Well, again, we've talked most of the night about how beautiful this field is. Just looking at the green batter's eye, that ball goes foul out of our view on the live stream. But the big evergreen batter's eye, same color fence all the way around, just looks so nice.
Macy last time up rocketed one over the left field wall. We're hoping she can keep it within the confines.
Yes.
Hot shot hit there. And our third baseman, can't pick it up, but that was a smoking line drive that she can't handle, but kept it in front of her, and we got first and second. Bailey Melton steps in, cranks one way back, and that is out of here.
3-run shot.
A 3-run shot, as you heard Andy Irwin say, by Bailey Melton. And Broken Arrow goes up 8-0.
11. It's 11-0.
Excuse me, 11-0. You're right. Again, that's what happens when you have an English teacher talking over people that are trying to keep score. Shot to second. Picked up. Almost dragged her off, but nice job there by the first baseman to keep her foot on the bag. And Broken Arrow put up 4 in this half of the inning. Union coming up, trying to get themselves on the board after this. Hey, Andy, as we welcome everybody back here to Union Softball on the Union Sports Network, I want to send our congratulations out to the Union Varsity Cheer Team as they won a national championship over the weekend, Andy, finishing first in the game day division. That's pretty sweet. Yeah,
so many divisions and just so many places to compete. Way to go, girls, in this year, this crazy year for dealing with COVID and in school, not in school, to be on their game and to do a good job. Those girls are just as much athletes as any of the other athletes that Union has. Tremendous program that we have here at Union.
Now batting number 14, Monica Franklin. So big hats off to Alexis Kern, current student of mine, Brooklyn Davis, who I've had before, Miss Wrestler. There's a lot of you out there that are seniors, and I'm happy that this can be the cherry on top, if you would, for a senior year that has been unlike anything that I hope they ever have to go through again. Now there's a shot out to left field and nicely played there, and there's one away. But it's nice to see that they can have some satisfaction in knowing that all the work that they did through their senior year did not go to waste. Who is this?
JC.
No, that's JC4. Got it. Can barely see. Lights have. Oh, there they are. Light switch over here. I'm going to go ahead and turn the light switch on, kids. Oh, okay. It does work. It was a delay. Lights probably haven't been on for a long time. 2 away quickly. JC4. Did you say she's just kind of walking back?
Yeah.
She's not running back to the dugout, that's for sure. Now batting number 8, Tensia Norman. Tensia steps in, and I'd like to see a little rally here. 11 spot on the board for Broken Arrow, and none for Union. And base runners, you know, we can sit here and we can say we need a home run, we need this, we need that one. We just got to get on base, Andy.
Yeah.
Pops it up there.
Get out of play.
Should be a play easily for the catcher, and it's quickly 1, 2, 3, and we head to the 5th. We'll be back right after this.
For more than 50 years, Central States Orthopedics and Eastern Oklahoma Orthopedic Center have been the area's leading orthopedic and sports medicine providers. And now, we've joined forces as Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma. One name, one focus. Excellent orthopedic and sports medicine care. Together, we serve as the team physicians for almost every high school and university in the region. We are the area's leading expert for work-related injuries, and our surgical hospital is the only 5-star rated hospital in Tulsa. Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma. Come see why we're better together.
Now batting number 16, Addison Arnold.
Welcome back in as Addison Arnold steps to the plate. Coach King making some adjustments. Addison seeing her first play of the evening. Off JC's glove, off the second baseman's glove, and Addison's going to be safe there. JC just couldn't quite come up with the shot. Now batting number 10, Michaela Carney.
If we would have thrown that one out, that would have been scored 1-4-3.
But instead, we're not.
Nothing.
And Ashlyn Job steps back in to run for Coach King's squad.
Hey, deep breath, let's go.
Three no count.
Swinging away. That's going to be out there. Off the glove, can't handle it. But the damage not too bad as Ashlyn Job can't come off that bag quick enough because they sure thought that she was going to catch that. So Job's held up at second. And in will step Addison Normanton. Now batting number 12, Addison Normanton. Normanton steps in. Shot back to the pitcher. JC can't quite handle it. She's going to go to third. Can't get it. Gets thrown away. And the bases are juiced, and there's JC as she squats down. Probably upset with herself a little bit, but boy, when you make a mistake like that, it just compounds whatever injury you may have. Kaylie Lamont steps in. JC pitches it. Lamont cranks it out there. And recovery. Here's the throw back in, but no play at the plate.
Made the catch. That's the first important thing we did. Kept the runner at first.
And that'll be the first out for Broken Arrow. Now batting number 15, Elias Scarborough. Scarborough steps in, and Scarborough's another one in this lineup of Coach King's that can do some damage. On to second, on to first, not in time, but held the runner at first. And boy, if we could get a rally going, that might pay some dividends down the road.
You know, it was very important there that Norman came away with that catch over on first. If she doesn't catch that runner on third scores.
Eva Herring pops that one back, just out of the reach of Union's catcher, Carissa Knight. And it's 0-1. 2 outs. Broken Arrow up by a pair of touchdowns. Couldn't kick the extra points. So.
Could be 3 field goals.
Sure could be. Or 4, since it's 12. 4 times 3 is 12.
Not a math major.
Oh, there you go.
See how teachers just totally always throw it to the other teacher.
There you go. Exactly. 3-1 now. Boy, and I'm watching JC's mannerisms on the mound, and yeah, she's down by 12, but she sure seems frustrated with kind of everything that's happened to her in this game as she walks Eva Herring, and in will step Emma Trine. Now batting number 13, Emma Trine.
Yeah, there's a lot of frustration.
And that's what I was wondering. I was just getting ready to ask, as you may have heard, Mark Sheldon's in here with us, and he's talking about a run rule at this point. And then he gets 10 after 5. There's a shot out to center field. Nice grab there.
And Maya.
Maya comes away with a great defensive play on what is anything but a routine ball or a routine catch right now. Because as I look out there, it sure seems like center field, it seems a little darker right just at the top of the U, if you will, Andy. And I'm not, maybe that's just from our vantage point, but.
Yeah, since they just finished construction of the field this season, things like focusing the lights so you can see the light banks on our live stream, things like that, I just don't know how much they've been able to do yet. So that center field area might be just a little darker.
At Addison Arnold and start pitching now for Broken Arrow. Hey, and we want to remind everybody, big congratulations again to Coach Redmond and his girls as they're going to take on the winner of the Norman Midwest City game. That'll come tomorrow night at 4 o'clock. If you can get out to Sapulpa and watch them, that's going to be really, really good basketball because I'm going to assume Norman won. I have not seen anything yet. I haven't seen anything on my phone, but I haven't looked either. So Norman, the #1 team in the state. Who is that? Okay. Now batting number 18, Caitlin Motley.
You know, we've been talking about the field quite a bit. Another thing that we've heard the coaches talk about, there's so much field prep that goes on and post-game as well. Now with this fully turfed field, they don't have to do that after a game. They can get the kids home, let them get doing homework, get out of the cold. So that's very important, having this new field.
Well, and it's very important for the coach because I remember Coach Brown over on the baseball field. After every game, he gets in the tractor and drags the field. And, you know, there's something to be said for teachers and teachers especially that are coaches. They teach all day long and then they're coaching. And yeah, oh, you get paid for it. Yeah, they do it because they love it and they want to see their kids be successful. And there's so much that goes on behind the scenes that parents don't see all the time and that fans don't see that these coaches pour into the program, not just in the kids, but in the field maintenance, in keeping up with grades, all those kinds of things, Andy.
Yeah, if you've ever been around a baseball or a softball coach, they spend a lot of time at the field. They just put a cot there at the field because
now batting number 21, Carissa Knight.
They're there all the time. It's interesting to see how much more time the coaches will have now that they have these turf fields.
Motley gets the pass. She'll be on first. So a base runner, which is a rarity in this game for Union. They're down by 12. Let's see if Carissa Knight can get a little rally started here.
Let's get under the ball again. She did a lot better when she got up under the ball last time.
New pitcher for Union, if I didn't mention it to you, is Addison Arnold. She's pitching now.
For Broken Arrow.
For Broken Arrow. So new pitcher for Broken Arrow. We'll see if girls can take advantage of the pitching change. And there's 2 walks in a row. And in steps Bailey Dickerson. Coach Morgan's is going to call for a substitute runner, as I believe That's going to be Morales coming in. Rose Morales comes in to pinch run. So Morales is going to come in to pinch run. And now batting is going to be Bailey Dickerson, I believe. Nope. Harmony now batting, number 9, Harmony Zog. Harmony Zog's going to step in now. A little bit of a confusion as we were kind of trying to watch Coach Morgan change some things up. So Harmony Zog checks in. And Harmony cranks it back to the pitcher. 1 out at second as the runner didn't advance. And that was, I believe, Zog's first bat of the season. Now batting number 12, Lily Hance. Hance steps in. Yeah, I believe that was Zog's first. So she'll get a, I guess that's going to be a base hit based on, not officially sure how you score that because
fielder's choice.
Fielder's choice, yeah.
It's not a base hit.
It's just reached on a fielder's choice.
Right.
Right on. I'll get this baseball terminology down here.
It was so fun watching him his first wrestling match.
Oh, mine?
Yes.
Yeah, that's all I did was ask questions.
But you became a fan of it immediately.
Immediately. Boy, she did get in, but the runner will score there. And Union cuts the lead to 11.
Atta girls.
That's exciting. Now batting number 6, Delaney Mills. Mills will check in here.
But we'll need 2 more, though, to keep this going if it's 10 after 5.
2 away now. Ball 1. Mills looks at first ball. We'll see what she can do with it. That'll be a strike. Right down Mingo Road was that.
Right at her.
Shot right at the second baseman. 1 runner on.
We'll find out if we're playing more.
And I believe that's it. That is it. That is all. Broken Arrow takes this one 12-1. Don't forget spring baseball here right here at the Union Baseball and Softball Complex. The boys will play Bartlesville at noon on Monday, Red Oak at 1 p.m. on Tuesday, and Oklahoma City Santa Fe on Wednesday at 3 p.m. We're located at 76 in Mingo, so if you want more information about that, call 918-357-7410 or follow Union Athletics on Twitter at Union_athletics. But Andy, thank you. Thank you so much. I can't thank you enough for everything that you did. And we tell the fans there are going to be quite a few more games that we're going to bring.
Yeah, we've got 3 or 4 softball games that we're going to do that's on the schedule this year, home games. And so look for us throughout the year, some softball, some baseball, and soccer games this spring for Union Athletics.
So for sure. So for Andy Irwin, I'm Jim Douthit. Don't forget, if you want to follow Union Athletics, we highly recommend you do on Twitter at Union_athletics. For Andy Irwin, I'm Jim Douthit. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great evening.